not to try to bring home an imprisoned American. He's there just to, hang out. Rodman arrived in Pyongyang today for his second visit of the year. He says the agenda includes spending time with his buddy, the dictator Kim Jong-un.
He loves sports. He loves basketball. And so I guess that me and him have something in common. So let's come over here to visit him, see how he's doing, see how the family's doing, and just revisit the country.
In the past, Dennis Rodman has called Kim Jong-un an awesome guy. He was perhaps referring to the dictator's awesome talent at starving his own people, or his awesome skill at locking up thousands of people in labor camps, or his awesome ability to threaten the world with nuclear weapons. One of those, probably. Trace Gallagher is tracking developments in our West Coast News Hub this afternoon. Rodman told the Reuters news agency he's not there to discuss that American imprisoned pastor.
No, he's not. Rodman says he's in North Korea, Shep, for two reasons. One, to have fun, and two, because he's interested in starting an international basketball league. But it's hard to imagine the subject of Kenneth Bay won't come up, considering just last week Rodman said that he would bring it up with Kim Jong-un. And after his last trip, Rodman said this in a tweet, and I'm quoting here, "I'm calling on the supreme leader of North Korea, or as I call him, Kim, to do me a solid and cut Kenneth Bay loose." But now it seems like Dennis Rodman is backing off of that. Here he is.
My main plan is basically to come over here to not to be a diplomat, to be a friend of the marshal and of the country of North Korea. And just to show people around the world that, that we as Americans can actually get along with North Korea.
Rodman will be in North Korea for about 5 days. He's due back in the United States next Monday. Shep.
So North Korea allowed him in, but last week uninvited our official U.S. envoy.
Yeah, and the North says they rescinded that invitation to the U.S. envoy because the United States was involved in military exercises with South Korea, and the North is accusing the United States of showing off its capability to use nuclear weapons. Now, experts say that does not mean negotiations over Kenneth Bay are done, but it means the North wants to use Bay as a bargaining chip. Here's Gordon Chang.
Right now, North Korea wants a lot of things. Of course, they want assistance, but I also think that they want better relations with the United States because they want us to recognize North Korea as a nuclear weapons state. And that's, of course, the last thing that Washington is going to do at this point.
Chang adds that it's possible Dennis Rodman could actually help bring home Kenneth Bay, but he says it's more likely the North would like a higher profile person like one of the former presidents, Clinton or Jimmy Carter. Shep.
Trace, since 2009, the North Koreans have detained at least 5 other Americans, but eventually released each of them.